Alright guys, what is going on? And welcome back to Out of Ore. It's been a long week. Yeah, but we still got quite a bit accomplished here. Everything is the same from the episode from this morning. Minus, I did just knock out a few of the blocks right here. It's just so that way I can get in and out, and eventually I'll have to make another ramp here. That way I can get all the equipment down once we get this shelf completely knocked out. First things first here, before we do anything else, I want to try to sort out this area. Try to get it to where it gets in the hopper a little bit easier. To where we don't have to worry about it so much. And also I want to try to get it to where there's not three conveyors coming in. I want to try to condense it down into one if I can. But the only way I could possibly do that is if I possibly take this out and run it down a little bit longer this direction, and then kind of have it, I don't know if I can do that or not. I might have to actually start it right here, to have it turn here, and then have it straight until it gets out to here, then put the jaw crusher in, and then have it turn to the left, and just have it all condensed down into one, which is most likely what I'm going to be doing here. So let me go ahead and take back, please don't jump too far. Alright, I'm going to delete these, get rid of that one, get rid of that, this, that, 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 and then that. Okay. So, I need, is this the right one? Please connect. Nope, it's not the right one. There we go. Except for, there we go. Okay. And then I need to go straight out with these until I get past this point here, which I'm not quite there. I don't think. I'm gonna get rid of these for now. Don't quite think I'm gonna be able. Ooh. Let me out. Yeah, no, that's not gonna quite work. So we're gonna have to go one more out. That, and then drop it down to jaw crusher, right? Except for now I'm in the way. There we go. Just like that. And then what I'll do is I'll turn it and then go up a couple, except for now I need the other conveyor. Lefts. And then do I have any conveyor ups? That's a down, that's an up. But the question is, I only have one of those, I do believe. So I need to go, well, will the one be just enough, actually? It might actually just be enough. Let's try do that there. Yeah, that'll be plenty. And then that'll be there. Okay, so now I'm going to have to turn both of these that way and then over. I'm going to do the same with this one, left and then over. And even though this one's going to be turning a little bit before up here will be, once I get over here, it'll all be lined up. What's up, Larry? What's going on? Alright. Of course, wrong direction. That way. That way. And then that'll go straight into... No, it won't. Houston, we got a problem. First of all, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Let me out. Okay. So that, as I get stuck in there again. Really? Come on now. How can we do this? Let's try. Get rid of that. Go to the store. We're going to need another up. Where's it at? There it is. Up. And let's do a conveyor chute. Can I reach that from here? Please, please. It's not going to work. Okay. Let's do that. And then the chute should be directly over top of the hopper, for the most part. We might still have to put in something just to protect it, make sure it falls in there. I can't, well, there is one thing we can do to make sure we're directly over top of it, and that is go like that. And then have the chute go down in. There we go. That'll definitely work. All right. Now to get these ones in line with this. And of course, let's turn the right way, but I'm down here and I need to be up there. Can I get back up there easily? Doubtful. Let me try and get rid of that so I can actually see a little bit better. Don't think... Nope. But I can probably do this. Do that, and then jump. Yeah. All right. Then do that one. And then I'll need to get a few more and get 2 more of each, even though I think I only need 1 of whichever one this is. Okay. So that's that in my face. Come on. Let me up there, please. Pretty please. Haha. Thank you. Up. And turn. All right. So now all I need to do is put some sides up. And we should be good to go, I would assume. It's just a matter of getting sides put up, which should not be an issue. Okay. Which could be an issue. Let's do this. Make sure we're on the correct grid. Like that. And we'll do 1 more right there. Like that. And then I can get rid of these ones. Like that. Let's get back up here. Let's see. Of course, I needed to get down there. Okay. Oop. Guess I should get rid of this one too. There we go. And then like that. And get rid of that one. Ah! That. There we go. Okay, now. That one there. Another one there. Try to box this off. And then, do I have any? Yes, I do have a concrete wall. If I can scroll over. And rotate, please. And thank you. Not like that. Oh, come on. Can I not have it go straight across here? Let me guess. I'm going to need to have something going across. Okay, as we wait for that to disappear. There we go. Just so that way it cannot fall down. Oh, no. But that should be okay, because now it's going to fall down. And I'm going to need to put that there. The joys of figuring things out. And there we go. Okay. But now we have these two that will fall down into here, which I don't see it. I don't foresee it falling over the edges, but to be on the safe side, I might just do one more layer just to be on the safe side. That way I know that once it falls out, it's not going to go anywhere. And then that's all going to go down into this one chute or one conveyor. And every single thing that we put through this plant, even though it's going through 2 sorters, a jaw crusher, a fractioner, and a trommel, it's all going to come out one chute. And the wash point. Forgot about the wash point. So we should be good to go. Alright, now, since we got that sorted out, let's come on back up here. And let's run some dirt. First off, I want to make sure I'm on... I like light clouds. It's not bright, not dark, just right. Come on back up here. Let's hop on into the wheel loader. We'll run a few scoops. And just so you know, after I finished last night for the episode for you guys this morning, I sat here and waited another half an hour just to wait for all the dirt to process through. So there was a lot of dirt just sitting in our conveyors. We went through quite a bit of dirt really quick. The only bad thing is a lot of the stuff we're running right now is all dead dirt. There's not very much pay dirt that we're really running right now. I mean, there's some, but not very much. So let's go ahead and run a few scoops here. And check to see how it's all working out for us. Make sure it's going to be working how we need it to. And also, just to make sure we got the good stuff, we're going to come on over here. If I can make it over this mound. I'm just going to make a way through here if I can. Run some good stuff as well. That way I can make sure that everything is going through and processing how it's supposed to. I got a little bit of stuff in there. Not very much, but I got a little bit of stuff in there. Alright. Let's hop on out. Oop, get rid of that. I need to empty out my inventory, my hotkeys here. That way if I accidentally hit the R button instead of the E button when I get in and out of stuff, I'm not dragging blueprints out with me. Alright. Let's see if we can make it over here. Of course, now I can't get back up there, but I was hoping I could. I was hoping to be able to see... Oh, I can always put this back. Come on. Before stuff starts falling out. Disappear. Oh, there we go. We're starting to get stuff falling in. So we're going to have most of the pay dirt coming up through here already. We're just going to have a little bit of... Yeah, you can see it's going down. It's getting stopped by that wall, and it's falling through the conveyor, and then it's going to come out the hopper, or into the hopper with everything else. If there's going to be anything else. Doesn't look like there's going to be anything else. That was all dead dirt we processed through. Well then. Well, there's a little bit still coming through, but not a whole lot. So all that for a few pieces. But I mean, it's still money. Alright, well, let's continue. It's going to be a lot of dead dirt here until we can get down through the upper shelf. But it will be worth it in the end. I need to put some stairs in or something. That way I'm not constantly hopping up and over. Okay, let's get back to work. So I need to make sure that I keep a straight line here. Following this wall. But I don't want to go too far over to the right, which I already did a little bit. Like all this is going to be pretty much dead. Might have a little bit of good stuff, but not very much. But the other thing I got to watch out for is not dumping it off the edge, which if we come over here and look, it's kind of poking through. Go ahead and get rid of that, so that way if I do accidentally drop it along the edge, I don't have to worry about it. You can kind of take the dirt down a little bit, but I don't want to go too far with it because underneath is stuff that we're going to be digging later for money. So I don't want to dig it down with the hand tool too much. That's just going to be hurting us later on. Get rid of all this topsoil. And I'm actually far enough where I could probably put down a few more conveyors. So that way I don't have to bring it back as far to dump it. Let's go and do this. Oh! I knew that was going to happen. Come on. Alrighty. And I'm going to empty this out. I'm just going to leave the conveyors, straights, in for right now. So now I don't have to worry about backing up as far. I can just scrape and just back up and dump. Except for I did not scrape down far enough, did I? Almost need to have those front wheels up off the ground. So now, if we do lose any, most of it should go through the conveyors. It might accumulate a little bit, but not very much. I just like how much faster this is. Just to get the dirt sent down the conveyors and into the wash plant and stuff. Somehow I just missed a whole section. I'm not sure if I got off to the right far enough or not to be able to get that wall extended. Let's see. So I really want to get this wall. No, definitely not. So I want to get this wall extended over so that way I have kind of a guide, so to speak. That way I don't go too far over. You can kind of see it's accumulating right in here. Let's get this off. Alright. So yeah, I really like this way of, I mean, it's kind of a cheating way, per se. But it's definitely proficient. I should have left the blocks here. Get our guide wall in. I'll just keep on extending it out as far as I can for now. That way I know where to stop. I did not want to put that one there. That one. And come on, get in there. And I'm going to have to get rid of some more dirt up top there to be able to put more block in. Let's go ahead and scrape this off. Just don't go up too high past the block. I still got a little bit of dirt down there in the corners. I need to try to scrape down. See if I can get it. Yep, looks like I might have got it. At least it looks clean. I'm sure stuff will accumulate onto it. So hopefully everybody's liking the series so far. I mean, it's a lot of time lapses, like I said. I do apologize for that, but it's just a lot easier through my work schedule and stuff. It's just easier to hop on and just go through and get stuff done for you guys in the time that I'm allotted to be able to do so. And I can get a lot more work done and be shorter episodes for you guys too. Come on, get off of there. I also want to try to get something worked out for the tailings pile as well, eventually. What's up, JB? Yo, yo, yo. What's going on? Still working at, whatchamacallit? The amusement park there? Well, not much. Just working, trying to get content out. Still liking it, or you doing about the same thing as what you've been doing in the past couple years, or no? Been basically the same. Yeah, tell me about it. Same thing, different day. That's pretty much every job, though. But at least yours, I mean, you have the sights and the sounds and different people and stuff like that every day. That, and you get to enjoy the outdoors a little bit more. Let me get this finger off of here. Doesn't look good. Had 6 managers quit though out of the year, and we're still waiting for corporate to give the go ahead for promotions. Nice. You looking up for one of them promotions or no? Are we gonna be looking at future manager JB? That'd be pretty cool. How much of a promotion would it be, like, for wages? Is it a decent jump for you, or no? $2 bonus for a regular supervisor. Nice. That's about what it is for us. Like for me, if I wanted to jump up to be a corporal, it's like what, $2 raise. But if I was to become a sergeant, which I can't be without being a corporal first, it's like from what I am now, it would be, I think, like a $2.50, $3 raise an hour, something like that. I'm not sure. If I become an area manager and go full time, you start 20 an hour, then depending on how you do from evaluations, you get more. Nice. Yeah, if I became a corporal, I think I would be up to 24 or 25 an hour. Right now I'm just around 22, maybe just a little bit under. I have to look at my pay stub. I forget. Well, we are slowly making some money. About halfway up to level 14, too. We're just missing all the big payday stuff, which is just right over there. We're gonna get some of it if we keep working this level back, but we're not gonna get the main part of it until we hit the next shelf down. Do you have any overtime restrictions with promotions? Not really. The only, well, I mean, yes and no. So for the union, they frown upon 16-hour shifts, but if you volunteer for it, they will allow it if they need the spot. If, you know, the next shift or the shift before is running short. If you want to pull a 16-hour shift, you can. But they cannot force you into a 16-hour shift. But right now, I mean, we're all pulling a bunch of 12-hour shifts. I've been working anywhere between 48 to 48 to 60-hour work weeks. Working overtime, either going in early every day or getting forced over, which I'd rather go in early from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. But it doesn't always work out that way. Like, I was on call for today, so I was like, well, there's some spots open on Thursday. I should probably sign up for one of them spots to go in early. That way I'm not forced over Thursday night, and then what we call getting double stuffed, where you're forced over and then forced in early, where you're working two 12-hour shifts with only 8 hours in between. So I signed up to go in early for Thursday, which was yesterday, and then I looked at the schedule and I was like, crap, there's a couple spots to go in early on Wednesday, and there's also a couple spots to stay over on Wednesday. I was like, I'm still in risk of getting double stuff, so I was like, I might as well sign up to go in early on Wednesday too. So I ended up working the last 3 days, 12-hour shifts, and it's the same for everybody. It's not just for officers, it's for corporals, sergeants. Well, they will be once the child support stops next year. Right now, like my last paycheck for a 2-week pay period, I brought home a little over $1,000 after child support, taxes, and health care, my insurance deductions, stuff like that. But once child support starts stopping next year, I'll be bringing home over $500 more a month. next May should be starting to stop for me. January, May, since we're just trying to get this shelf off. From January to May, since we were only weekends, I was working 12-hour days, not fun times really. Yeah, I know, trust me. It's never really fun, but I'd rather sign up and be ready for the overtime than to be forced into the overtime. Which, I mean, there's plenty of times where I don't need to sign up for any overtime, but I know how bad it sucks to work all the overtime when you have no seniority to help your situation. So I do take a lot of overtime off of the people that are underneath me, just so that way they have a little bit more time off of work and less overtime. That, and plus I look out for myself too, to where I don't get double stuffed. As far as right now, I mean, I'm really enjoying the new wheel setup. It's just with my schedule and the time of year for the season, I just haven't been able to really race too much. And like last week I didn't race in Sunday night's race because it's, you know, starting the final, it was a knockout race for the finals for the playoffs, and it was at Richmond, and I absolutely despise Richmond. I'm no good at it. I was like, I'm not going to ruin anybody's season and risk knocking them out of the chances of the playoffs, the championship, when I'm, you know, I have no reason to be in the race, you know. I'm not fighting for anything. I'm not in the playoffs or anything else, so hopefully next shift bid I can still have Sundays off, to where when the new season starts up, I can race a full season for the first time ever with the league. Because I've never been able to race a full season yet, and I've been in the league for over 2 years now. I started the league right before I started working at the jail, and ever since I haven't been able to race a full season. So, fingers crossed. But anything's gonna, you know, anything can change there in the facility. I mean, there's so many people always coming and going. It's crazy. Oh, that scoop kind of sucked. I'm getting stuck on something. Keeps flinging the back of the wheel loader up in the air. I'm not getting a full bucket. What league? BRR. Same league I've always raced in, really. I think you raced in it for a while. And you actually did pretty good there for a while, and then you stopped racing in it. The ones on Sunday nights. I think you're still part of it, if I'm not mistaken. So I know there for a while you actually raced in it more than I did because of just the scheduling. I couldn't get in it. Couldn't get in the races because of work. Yeah. You were actually doing pretty good there too. I remember, why am I getting flipped up in the air right there? I'm not understanding that. But, my first race back of this season was at, what was it? Talladega. And I was actually doing pretty good. I was leading quite a bit of the race there for a little while and came in third place in the end. That wasn't bad for my first race back of the whole entire year, but the bad thing is that was the last race of the season before the playoffs started. Alright, let's hop on out here. I got a few spots. Oops. Let's go over here. There we go. that. I think the rest of this area is pretty decent. Let's go check, make sure there's nothing clumping up anywhere. Getting just like this. Let's go ahead and knock that down. And that happened because I don't have a platform underneath the conveyor system. Let's make sure nothing's getting clumped up in here, which this is looking decent. It's going to get stuck on the right there every once in a while. That's fine. Let's see how our new setup's working over here. We should be pushing a little bit more dirt through. Yeah, it seems to be working pretty decent. Seems some gold slipped through there. That was nice. Let's see. Had to quit, then rejoin, then quit again for work. Since I'm part-time at work, I must work Friday through Sunday during non-summer hours. Aren't... Didn't you graduate last year? Didn't you graduate school last year? You don't have to worry about that anymore, do you? You going to college or anything? Oh, so it's been a couple... Yeah, so okay. So it's been a couple years then. Want to, but saving money has been difficult. There's scholarships for everything though, man, and grants and stuff like that. I'm sure if you look around and even go to like the college, nearest college or something that you want to try to get to, they have programs that will help you find the means of being able to go and not cost you an arm and a leg. Especially when the park shut down for the... I mean, it doesn't really shut down for you guys like it does for us up here. Like, here, I think the end of this month, Cedar Point's going to be going to just weekends, and there'll be hollow weekends for all of October. It'll be open, I think, from noon until midnight, I think, Friday and Saturday nights, and then open from noon until 10 on Sundays, I think. And then they, as you know, after the Halloween weekend, they shut down for the year and get ready for the next season. And as you can see, we're going to be waiting for a lot of this dirt to process. It's still, I think it's still dropping in down here. Can't tell. Yep, it's still dropping in down there. I can see it. So we're going to be... We might be able to, with the dirt that's in the conveyor system right now, we might be able to top 700,000 again. Depending on how much gold we have drop out, which there isn't very much stuff falling out, though. That's the problem. There's more stuff falling out the back here than anything. If you like aircraft, I'm recommending A&P programs. Oh, for schooling. Still yet to get my own car, so my dad still needs to drive me places, so I might wait till I get that to go to college. Yeah, I mean, or if you find a college nearby, I mean. But yeah, having your own car is definitely nice to have. The dirt isn't really very much. You don't get any experience points from it, and you don't get very much. I mean, from the dirt we did sell before I made this setup, total from selling dirt was only $5. And, I mean, that we sold off quite a bit of dirt before we even, you know, got to this point with the wash plant. So all this stuff, it does not add up to any money hardly at all whatsoever, and it gives you 0 experience points. So I'm just dropping it down over the edge. There's nothing else to really do with it. It's all dead dirt. So I'm just waiting for all like the gold and copper and lithium. There won't be any lithium, but so right now we made over $2.5 million of ore materials. I'll be going to community college, but the one I'll be going to has an automotive school sponsored by Hendrick. Nice. Oh, you want to try to get into like NASCAR stuff, don't you? That'd be kind of cool though. Gonna try to be on one of them pit crews one of these days? Or working behind the scenes in the garage, getting the cars all set up for the races? Tell you what, if that happens, you better get me to some of them races. All right, let's go ahead and start moving some more dirt, I think. Yeah, we're still pushing dirt out into the conveyor system here. Basically, all the race shops and stuff are all based in Charlotte. Oh, yeah, everything's pretty much down there next to you in your area. Also helps I got some cards from Joe Gibbs workers and Hendrick from park buyouts they've done. That'd be kind of cool if you have the connections, you might as well try, you know? It would never hurt. I really wish there was a way of locking the camera. And I guess I could possibly try this one, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, it still turns around on you. And it just looks weird. Feels and looks weird in this camera. Maybe it's just because I'm not used to it. I don't know. Ah, dang, Boomer, chill. Going to Darlington on Sunday. Nice. I really want to make it to another NASCAR race someday. I'm thinking if I can have, since I got weekends off until the first of the year, I might actually make it to an NFL game this year. Because the Arizona Cardinals are actually coming to see the Cleveland Browns in Cleveland. It's still a little bit of a drive for me, but not as bad as what it would be otherwise. So I might see about making it to that game. But other than that, there's nothing else really professionally wise that I'm going to be able to make it to. Alright, I'm going to the other camera view again. I don't like that bucket cam. So if I watch the race on Sunday, I'm going to see you holding up a sign or something. Do you know where you're going to be sitting? Or I don't know how. It's been so long since I've been to a NASCAR race. I didn't know if there's like assigned seating or not. Because the only time I've been to a NASCAR race, I got tickets from like the military post, so it wasn't really, I didn't have to pay for it. All we had to do was pay for the way there to Phoenix and our hotel for the night. Right before the line, and like row 10. Oh, so you're gonna be right down at the, okay. That won't be bad at all. The only bad thing is that it'd be kind of hard to see stuff from that close, because we were pretty much in the same spot when I was in Phoenix, right at the start-finish line, but this was way back when the start-finish line was, it was the old Phoenix layout. I think, if I remember right, Mark Martin ended up winning the race. But, it was really hard to see. I mean, we could see the cars in the backstretch when the backstretch was the actual straightaway. And, a lot of the action happened in turns 3 and 4. And we weren't really able to see very much. And I think there was one happened in turns 1 and 2, but it was one of them races where not much really happened. We were a few rows lower last year and you could see everything. Nice. Okay. So I even thought about, I was like, well, Bristol is only like a half day's drive away. I was like, maybe one day I can make it to a Bristol race or something, but it's like, man, finding the time off of work or just finding somebody to go with, you know, that wants to go, it's like, it's hard to get to a NASCAR race, you know. The face of disappointment me and my grandpa had when Kyle blew up last year. Wait, which Kyle? Which one are you talking about? If it was Kyle Busch, good. I'm glad he blew up. I'm not a big Kyle Busch fan. And I'm not a big Kyle Larson fan. I just don't really care for Kyles too much in NASCAR, I guess. I still don't, I've just never been a big Kyle Busch fan. It's like, I don't know if it's just how he used to be back when he was younger. Big head, big mouth. Rubbed everybody the wrong way, you know? I mean, I'm not saying he's a bad driver. He's a great driver. Don't get me wrong. It's just his attitude. I just didn't like it. And then you got Kyle Larson as well. He's a great driver. The only bad part is he knows it in his head. His ego's there, and it's like, just let it go. Ooh, dug down a little too deep there. All right, let's get the next row of conveyors in here. I think we should be able to. I need to check to see how close we are to the back wall. We should be getting kind of close to it. Yeah, right there's the back wall. We're almost back there. That's good. Alright, let's go ahead and let this stuff process through. Oh, come on. Get off that wall. Get off. There we go. Alright. And I just want to keep on checking this stuff. Make sure stuff isn't getting all piled up and stuff, you know? And we are up past $730,000 now. That's good. But we are starting to get deeper into the shelf as well, so where we should be possibly getting a little bit more pay dirt. And I say that as nothing comes through here. Oh, there's a little bit. Got more stuff still falling out the back end. Might just wait for all this stuff to process, because we're just piling this system packed full right now. Kyle definitely been better with all that being at RCR. Yeah, I mean, like I said, he's still a good driver. They're both good drivers. Both the Kyles are. It's just I just don't care for them. I'd rather see, you know, Like Chase Elliott, he's a great driver, but he doesn't let his head get in the way, you know? He doesn't really get into the altercations. He doesn't, you know, I mean, he might have a time or two here and there, but it's not like, oh, I'm the best, get out of my way type of thing, you know? Looks like a big pile of crap. Not gonna lie. Ross Chastain, I mean, he's okay. I mean, I don't really follow him too much to where I can't really say very much. Why did it just stop? Are you serious? Wow. I thought we had a lot more in there than that. Okay, that's good. So everything's done processing. Let's go ahead and continue. Which way should I go up? I'll go up this way. What I should do, instead of making my way straight back the way I am, I should make my way further to the left here so we can get into this, but I think we're getting close enough to the back wall. I could probably try to get rid of this bush here too. I can't believe it's floating. Let's see. This conveyor probably ends about right here. The next one will come up to about right here. So we're, what, 1, 2, maybe 3 conveyor lengths away, give or take. Maybe a little bit more from reaching all the way to the back as far as we need to go. Bush. What's up, truck dog? How you doing? Take it easy on this right side here until we... Now this right corner here is going to start dipping back down on us because the hillside's starting to go back down. That's okay. Yeah, sorry I haven't really responded to your messages, man. It's just work. Been crazy. Alright, let's see if we can get some more blocks in here. And also underneath. That way, don't have to risk too much piling up here. I'm still gonna have to worry about it a little bit. Can I get another one in here? Oop, I had it. Come on. Where was it at? Where was it at? Come on. Oop, there it is. Got it. That one. Hey, we're starting to get a nice little detaining wall. Whoa, cave in. So just like that, if you do have stuff overhanging you, if you stand there long enough, it will cave in. I mean, it's nothing drastic. Just a little tiny bit will start caving in on you. And I also want to try to get this knocked back to where nothing will start piling up in the corner. About to go with credit card debt on some Taylor Swift tickets? Really? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, truck dog. I know it's been a little while since you and I were able to talk. I'm between work and stuff. I haven't really been able to do very much. Was it natural or COVID or what? Or if you don't want to talk about it, it's okay. I understand. Come on, let me out. Let me out. So I think the last time you and I really talked, you were talking about how they were forcing you guys to move out of the house that you guys were in or something. Because the highway was expanding, or the road you lived on was expanding or something like that. Or they're putting in a big truck stop. There was something going on in your area. I think that's the last time you and I really been able to chat. Yeah, like I said, that's understandable. I won't push. Rubbing against the wall, it's hard to move forward and back right now. Trying to scrape it clean off the wall here. I think that's good for now until we get a little bit more room to work with. Can I get this bush out of here, please? Be very grateful. I don't think that bush is going to go anywhere. We're going to have to reload back in for that bush to go bye-bye. See? Gosh dang it, bush. See? Once again. Another reason why I don't like bush. Just kidding. I can't really say that because his brother Kurt's pretty cool. I like him. He's a good driver. He doesn't have the luck like Kyle does, but I mean, he's still a really good driver, and his ego never really got in the way. Yeah, I'll see what time I end the stream here, Truck Dog. So I still got quite a bit of energy, even though I worked 12 hours today. So he actually did retire then? I haven't really been able to watch any of the NASCAR this season. I know he had to leave the team he was on, but I didn't think he actually retired. Oh, so okay, so is he just finishing out this season then, or what? Oh, I was just telling you, Truck Dog, that we'll see what time I end the stream out, because I'm still, like I said, I still have quite a bit of energy, even though I worked 12 hours today. So we'll see what time I end the stream tonight. So I want to try to get quite a bit of work done here. Because the deeper down we get, the better stuff we're going to be able to pull out of the ground. I'm trying to get this to work like a normal mining operation. Which, once I get down to the, the ground level tier, I won't be using all these belts and stuff. But hopefully by then we'll be a high enough level where we can actually be able to get a proper dumper truck. I'm not even sure. I think we made about 100 grand so far this. We also purchased some stuff at the very beginning too, to get the wash plant operating a little bit more proficient for us. Yeah, see the back wall, it kind of curves around here for us. It's kind of curving towards us. But, can I make it up this? Probably not. Nope, I'm going to have to go around. But we're almost to the back wall. So we have to come out to here, at least. Let me see here. Just as a guide, let's put some blocks in. Just so that way we can see how far we really need to go. Which there's going to be a tree we're going to need to take out. Let's see if we're... Why am I stuck? What am I stuck on? I jumped up here and now I'm stuck. Let go of me, tree. I'm stuck in a tree. Help. Alright, well, I have a solution for that. Rescue me. Confirm. Thank you. I got stuck in a tree. Like a stupid little cat. Alright, let's try this again. Except for, I'm going to bring out another block or two. Let's bring it out to there. I think this is pretty much... Let's go ahead and... Like I said, right now I'm just trying to outline where we might need to dig. Except for the terrain is getting a little bit higher here. Let's see here. Yeah, this is pretty much where we're going to have to go to get it straightened out for us. I'm running out of blocks. Luckily, they're not too expensive. There we go. Yeah, because you can see the faces right here and right here. So we might even need to go out another... No. Because that black wall is coming out this way. Yeah, we're pretty much right in line with it, so that's good. We follow this straight back, right? Oop, tree kind of knocked us. Yeah. Even though we're going to be stopping the wall. Let's see, it's right there. Right there. So pretty much right in this area, it's going to turn back this way. So we still have to knock out all of this. Pretty much all this shelf here, all the way back to this wall. What game is this? It is in the title. It's called Out of War. And there should be an update coming up shortly. I'm not sure when it's going to be. It'll be coming out with some more, because it is an early access game. So it's constantly being worked on. It's almost like how The Forest was, you know, it's early access. It is. It's a nice, relaxing, just kick back, relax type of game. Not much thinking involved. Just dig, make money and experience points, be able to get bigger and better equipment. So eventually, like, this is just like the beginning of an open pit that we're going to be creating. And then once we get the open pit started, I'm going to eventually venture out and do some, go down the hillside, you know, slowly make a road, cut out a road and stuff, go down the hillside, find a decent node to work on for underground mining. So we'll have two different types of operation, or even maybe what we can do is have this be an open pit mine, but have a few ways in and out for underground mining. Have it both, you know? Like on different levels of the mine going down, because I'm going to have a road outlining around the perimeter to get down. So I might even do that. But all the underground equipment, I mean, we can pretty much afford it. What am I stuck on? We can pretty much afford it. It's just we can't get it because we don't have it unlocked because we're not a high enough level yet. It's just right now it's taking a while to get money and experience because we're not digging through anything really good. We have a little bit of pay dirt here, but it's not a bunch of good stuff. We're digging through a lot of dead dirt right now. A lot of topsoil. Just trying to get it down where we don't have to worry about it anymore. Because after we get done with this shelf, we won't really have that much topsoil, if any. It's gonna be a lot of pay dirt and other different types of ores and resources. And this area here just does not want to dig out for me, does it? But I will get away from the conveyor system method once I get down to ground level. Yeah, we're finally starting to get it down to where it's not building up. I know somebody asked about Railroads Online. I might be trying to bring that back again too, but that's fun when it's multiplayer. It's hard to really link up with people these days that have the game and want to play. So I know I had T-Man playing for a while, Kyle was playing for a little while, but it's really hard to get everybody's schedules to work for multiplayer stuff. And Railroads Online works better when you have multiplayer and people actually working together to get things done a little bit faster. Because that's one of them games just like this where, especially just starting out, it takes forever to get going. See the dirt starting to pile up in certain spots. I need to knock it down here. That way it stops catching and won't build up on us. It's mainly usually at the creases here, not creases, but the joints, the conjunctions of where the two conveyors meet up. The connection points, that's what I'm trying to say, connection points. Alright, I think that's pretty much all the high spots, minus, of course the obvious. But we'll get that here. Yeah, like I said, once I reload back in, that bush will no longer be there because there's no more topsoil. But then again, I don't know. It might always be there because it wasn't even on ground level to begin off with. We'll have to see and find out, I guess. $760,000. Be nice to be able to get this to be a nice corner, like concrete corner here tonight. Which I'm sure we'll be able to get a little bit more done than that, but we need to play Phasmophobia. Yeah, that's another game. They've updated that game so much. I remember I tried playing that game. It's been months ago now, but I tried playing that game for the first time in forever, and I kept losing on easy mode. I kept dying so quick. They've changed that game so much. It's like, they put more demonic type of stuff in the maps, and it's like you pick up certain objects and you're pretty much dead right off the rip, like mirrors that break and tarot cards and a whole bunch of other stuff. It's like, oh my gosh. It's like I don't even have money to even purchase any more equipment. I lost all the equipment and I don't have any money to buy anymore because I keep dying. Get this overhang off, but I want to try to dig down far enough first where I don't have that much accumulating again. There's some stuttering issues. The more voxels you have, the voxels are pretty much every single one of these balls of dirt. It's called a voxel. And the more of those you have, like the laggier the game gets, but it's not the game lagging. It's not the computer lagging. It's the game itself. The game can't support that many voxels. Like when you go and like when we get to the point where we start using dynamite and blasting and stuff, oh my gosh! I mean, it takes forever for the game to be able to catch up and run smoothly again. It's not the computer that's laggy, but it's the game itself. Why can I not get that to fall down? See, that should be like that. And this corner just does not want to cooperate for me here. There we go. Yeah, it's been forever since I've actually played Phasma, though. Be nice to get back into that, too. That was a fun game. Like I said, it's just changed so much, and it's hard to... Once again, that game's also fun multiplayer. And this game would be nice once they get it smoothed out and the bugs and stuff like that. They say they want to make this game multiplayer, but it's gonna be at least another year, year and a half before they introduce multiplayer. According to their timeline that they're following anyways. Their game plan for what they're gonna be doing with the game for development. Alright, let's knock out a little bit more dirt here and we'll be almost ready for the next layer of, or I should say row of conveyors. Odd reason it's not digging too well off the edge of the conveyor belts. It's like it pops up before it starts to dig down. There it goes. That's what I was wanting it to do all along. Dig down, create a little void so that way if all them other boxels have someplace to go. Uh-oh. Speaking of which, let's get you out of here. Thank you. Is that the only spot? Looks like it. Hey, we're over 800,000. Got a few more spots to clean off first before we get the next level, next row of conveyors put on. I'm doing pretty good on fuel too, so that's good. Got a little bit more on the other corner yet. Should be able to start. Come on. And just get it to stop catching right there and building up. We'll be set. Just does not want to work out for us here. Guess I should just focus on this, try to get the edges back apparently. Still wanting to just build up right there. Slowly getting it. All right, let's see if we can get the next row on here. It was close, but we got it. Sometimes if it's too high of terrain, it won't let you add on, so. Alright. And we got one tree. I wonder if I can get that tree out of the way. It's right through the platform. Let's wonder if I can get the wheel loader up there or not. The only bad thing is I don't know if I can knock it over with the bucket or if I actually have to run it over. Nope. Bucket works. Now, why can't I do that with the bush? I hit the bucket on the bush so many times and it won't kill off a bush. It kills a tree, but not a bush. That makes no sense. All right, man. Yeah, I'll read it here a little bit later. Hope you have a good night. All right, come on. Dig in. Oh, it's a voice DM? Okay. Then I'll listen to it later. I just realized this hillside I think is going to be almost too tall for this wheel loader to get to. I might have to think about possibly blasting. It's going to start caving in on us. I think it's going to be too high for us to be able to reach some of the spots up there. Yeah, you have a good night, man. We've gained quite a bit of ground here tonight so far. Heck, I think that's the edge of the new row of conveyors already. Got to clean up the connection points. Yeah, see, the bucket goes straight through that bush. You'd think I can just get rid of it with the bucket like I did with the trees. But like I said, it should be hopefully gone once I load back in. I don't see why it wouldn't be. I don't know why I'm having such an issue digging in that area. See if I can get this cleaned up a little bit. Oop, I missed it. There we go. should be able to do that over here along the edge. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Get all that topsoil chopped down. Right through the bush again. Okay. Oh, alright. Now it wants to go. Did I miss some? I missed some. Tuh. Yeah, see, that shouldn't be a thing like that. I think I got it, though. Yep, got it. We are almost to where we're going to be stopping for the back wall. Trying to get some of these overhangs down here. You can see the bucket just isn't tall enough. Alright. Let's go ahead and clean that up. Or it can just zigzag on me here. It's gonna be nice for the next section, because the next section is gonna have some pretty decent money involved. Because I still have that lithium node that we're gonna be working on. That scoop wasn't the best. Yeah, this thing just seems like it's running out of power on us or something. Come on. Dig on in. Let's try to get some more of this stuff over here, maybe. I don't know, it just seems really hard, compacted dirt, even though we just busted it down. I hate to see what that tailings pile looks like now. Should probably check the system. I haven't really checked the line lately to make sure everything's going good. Make sure we don't have any blockages anywhere. Let's go ahead and check it out real quick. This side's good. Down here we might have a few bits and pieces stopped. Yep. Gonna kick them in. I wonder how that tailings pile looks. It's hard to say from up here. Now, there's nothing really going to be falling out of here too much. It's all going to be out of the bottom. All right, let's go check that tailings pile. So we're still making money, though. That's a good thing. We're almost back up to 900,000. You can see it's just, this thing's just getting taller and taller. I'm going to have to probably build some type of structure to where it rolls out and away instead of falling straight down. Because right now it's falling straight down. It's just landing on top of each other. And it's just growing taller and taller and taller. See? For some odd reason, it's not all bouncing off. It's actually growing taller at times. But then again, so are we, because we're blocking some of the dirt. But it needs to roll off more this way than anything. But it's not doing that. I don't know, maybe if it gets all the way up to the top, it might start kicking off more, but we don't want it to be blocking things up either. So I might have to build like a, almost like a wooden sluice box type deal. That will, like a chute, like a wooden chute coming down. Maybe kick it out, be able to have a little bit more momentum and have it kick out more. But yeah, it's definitely, that's just pretty much going straight up in the air now. It's not zigzagging or anything like it used to, like down here. It's weird that it's growing on the one side and not directly underneath. Oh, the dirt's actually pushing us down the hill. Ow. That was my face. Yeah, but anyhow, we're about to take care of that one of these days. Because it's just... I mean, I could kind of lower it back down again, though. Let's go ahead and take care of that. Let's take care of that. Try to get it to where it rolls downhill here a little bit better. But it's just going to start growing right back up again. Straight up in the air instead of rolling down. But it is what it is until we can get it figured out for the most part. Let's get back up and start digging. We're almost done with this corner. And I've been streaming for a little bit longer now than I usually do on a regular episode, real time. So you can see how much stuff I typically time-lapse down for you guys. Although here lately it's been going a little bit faster building-wise because we've been doing it like this. We've been moving a lot more dirt than we did in the initial startup. Before running things back and forth took a lot of time away from our digging. Trying to transport it with the wheel loader all the way to the wash plant. Or even bringing the one singular conveyor belt up and just dumping it into that even took quite a bit of time to go back and forth with. Come on, I should be able to dig down. I shouldn't have to have the bucket all the way down like that. Trying to dig this corner out. Still need to buy more concrete blocks. That way I can go ahead and get it all cornered up. See, I shouldn't have to dig down like that just to get it to go. See if I can get this cleaned up. Like I said, the reason why I'm digging down is because it's the less I got to worry about for the conveyors to build up on the connection points. Even though there's sometimes when I don't go far enough, maybe. Alright, let's see if I can get some more in right here. Just so that way I can get to the edge. I don't think that conveyor is going to be quite making it to the edge. Let's buy some more concrete blocks here. I'm going to buy 99 more here. All right. Let's go ahead and get that done. Let's fill these in. Let's see. So you can just see how much. I can't get anything down there yet because of the dirt. I can get that one. I don't think I can get that one yet. Let's see how far this other conveyor gets us. If it gets us to the blocks or not. Come on. Don't quite think it will. We might have some of the conveyors sticking. No, it's 2 blocks off. 2 blocks off. Come on. Ooh, we're kind of hitting the corner of that coal node that's over here along the hillside. We're gonna get a little bit of money here. Not much, but we're gonna get a little bit. Really wish this bush would disappear. I don't want to dig too far past. Let's go ahead and see what we got going on down in here. All right, so I tried to get this and it's just not cleaning up for us. So let's go ahead and take care of that. And then still got to put blocks down in here. There we go. Can I get that one in there? No, there's too much dirt down in there yet. That. And there we go. There's the corner of it. But we still need to put in probably another conveyor belt system underneath that. Even though we won't be digging all the way, we'll still need to put conveyors down in order to get that full corner piece. See and find out here. Might not really worry about it too much. Yeah, we're not gonna waste the resources on that little tiny bit, to be honest with you. We can get that cleaned up. We'll just drop the wall down so that way we know we're not going to be able to dig too far past it. It's just a matter of keeping it from piling up. Alright. Now, can we get it? Right. Let's see. First off, let's clean that out. Then, come in here. And there we go. Got that cleaned out for time being. Let's keep on moving. Oh, I just realized I haven't had my beacon on at all this episode of the live stream. Whoops. Talk about being unsafe. Good thing I didn't have any inspectors in the chat. We might be able to get back up to 900,000 this live stream. How'd I know I was missing some here? Just not wanting to dig properly all of a sudden. I don't know what the heck's going on with this thing. This thing's been slowly starting to act up. And look at this. It should be digging down, but it's not. It's getting worse and worse for some reason. Come on. Keep moving forward. Yeah, this is starting to get pretty laggy. I wonder if it's just because of all the dirt that's in the system right now. Shouldn't be too much. I haven't really ran that much, to be honest with you. It's getting... Come on, get out. There we go. Alright, and plus I can't really add any more block right... I mean, I guess I could, but... Barely... I guess I can get it in there, alright. Oh, cave in. See, if I had that cleaned out and I had conveyors right here, if it caved in like that and landed on the conveyor, it would just automatically get sent. Come on. I'm trying to drive backwards here. There we go. Dig. bad thing is I'm doing all this for dirt that's not really getting us very much, if anything. Should probably put conveyors down, that way I can just dig straight across. Alright, let's try to put some conveyors in to see if that'll help us out a little bit here. Right, that one in, and that one in. Alright. Oh. Okay. That didn't help very much. The bad thing is it's still able to pile up to where it's all the loose stuff isn't falling down into the conveyors. But we'll get it. We'll get it. Get this section done at least. See, we're on flat ground. I don't know why the wheel loader is tipping like that. It's weird. Just got a little bit more I need to break down, and we should be good enough just to clean out the corner here. See if that helps. Come on. Just trying to clean things up here for the night. I don't think we're gonna make it. I thought we were gonna make it to that 900,000, but I think we're in a patch of dead dirt where we're not getting anything. Might get a little something here and there, but it's not very much. Once we finish this section, I'll completely move over, though. That's going to be nice. And we're so close to level 14. So close. We're only 102 away from level 14. Can we at least get level 14 here tonight? That would be nice. And the experience is slowly going up, so that's good. So we're getting something at least. Not much, but we're getting something. Might have to go and hit up some of that lithium just to help us out. Just to get that threshold for the night. I mean, we got this fairly cleaned. I don't know why it's turning like that. I'm trying to get it to go straight, but yeah, we're just getting one experience point ever so slightly every now and again, and we're just getting a lot of that dead dirt ran through. There's nothing to give us anything. Is this thing about cleaned yet to where I can... Why am I losing so much out of the bucket? That is weird. It's almost like I was rubbing against something here or something. I don't know. That was weird. Come on. Let me go. See, I don't know why it's falling out like that. 125, 720. I need 125, 800. 125, 800 experience. So I got 125, 724. I might go and hit up a little bit of that lithium. Just to help us out for the night. Can I... There we go. This will help us out. All right. So let's hop on over here. We've already got a little cutout here. Try to make our way over. See if we can get... We might be able to even get enough to get 900,000 for the night. It's just a matter of getting over to it. There we go. Level 14. Pipe fitter tier 2. Now, next goal is $900,000. Be nice to get to that million mark again. So we got a building to start building up around our wash plant. Like I said, hopefully that bush will be gone the next time we're in. Alright, let's see if we can get some of this good stuff over here. I gotta make a little bit more of a clearing. Either that or get the roller in here, one of the two. Either one works. See, all this gray is good. There, our money's going up a little bit faster. If we keep running this stuff, we'll be up to 900,000, no problem at all. That's jumping up pretty quick now. I think maybe 2 or 3 more bucket loads of this stuff, we might be up there to 900,000. If I can get to dig it out. $168,000. This lithium really helps out. $876,000, $877. 79, 880, 81. I don't know. Should we go for 900,000 or should we just go for the cool million? We get a good patch of this stuff, it'll jump up even quicker here. There's 893. Alright, that'll be the last one. That'll be up over 900,000. Ooh, I've seen something. Hello. Bye. Alright, 907,000 and climbing. And we now have a nice little thing here. Come on, go down. Trying to level this out. Alright. So we have a nice little corner here starting. See what it looks like from back here as we're still gaining quite a bit of money. Yeah, it's starting to come together here. Now we're just going to have that wall follow all the way down. And you can see we're going to be knocking all that stuff out. And it's all going to be in a straight line with the conveyor belt here. So that's going to be nice. The conveyor belt here eventually will be moved back further. Because all this stuff, this is the very first shelf here. But we're going to be bringing this back probably to here. Because this is a big lithium node here that we can just keep digging it down. But we can just dig all that stuff out. But it's just a matter of getting there. But we've been moving pretty quick here lately using this method. So it's just a matter of getting all that knocked out. Let's see here. Make sure we get it all. Make sure nothing's stuck in here. Looks clean. Let's go ahead and check over here. I'm sure this is going to be pumping out dirt for quite a while here. I could be wrong. Could be done. Nope, it's done. All right. Alright. Let's see. So that means this should be done pumping out dirt as well. Yep, sure is. And our tailings pile. It grew a little bit more, but nothing bad. So, $945,000. We reworked our wash plant, condensed it down into one chute coming in. And we've been able to expand out our conveyor belt system even more. And we actually got it to where we have a little bit of formation going with the concrete walls. So we are getting there. So now we just got this section here to knock out to the back wall. And then we'll start, once that's knocked out, then we'll start working our way over this direction, slowly at a time. Once we get to this section here, we're going to be making quite a bit. I mean, you've seen how much money we just made there in that short amount of time, just working this little bit, even though we kept digging down. Because we have all this stuff here that's built up that we can dig out, and once we put the conveyor belts in, we can start getting it leveled off pretty much, but get all this stuff cleaned up and get it processed. Looks like counterweight in the back would help. Counterweight in the back of what? Oh, yeah, there's nothing we can do with the wheel loader, if that's what you're talking about. Yeah, this wheel loader is going to be the biggest wheel loader we can buy until vehicles, wheel loaders. We have to get it to level 23 to get the Arvik 510, which is a big boy. And then after that, you get the Arvik 1660 and the Arvik 2350. But yeah, These are like the huge, monstrous ones. You got the stairs going up the back and up the sides and stuff. Those ones are the monsters. This one you have some steps going up, but nothing like you can see the stairs right here going up, and then a platform right behind the back tire, then up to another platform just to get into the cab. I mean, this thing holds, where is it at? Bucket capacity, 48, what is that, metric tons? Is that what that means? M3? I think that's metric tons. Right now, we're able to carry 8 ton. That's not metric. That's 8. Just ton. Regular tons. And the Arvik 5W or LW 510. I guess that still holds 8 ton. Why is that? Weight's 50,000 kilogram. That's still, it weighs the same. What the heck? Bucket capacity. Engine power 420. Engine power 420. Wheels, fuel amount. I don't understand because it's holding the same amount. It's the same weight, same engine power. Really, JB? Fuel uses 20 liters per hour. It's the same everything of what we have now. Wheels, fuel amount 100 liters, and it can level. Wheels, fuel amount 100 liters, and it can level. Oh, it's cubic meters. Okay. But still, like, the LW510 is pretty much the same size machine as what we have now. So would it actually be worth... I mean, by the time we hit level 23, we're going to have the money. But would it be worth actually purchasing the 510? I mean, it won't really matter by that point in time. We're going to have the money for it. We have the money for it now if we could, you know, if we had the level for it. Which we're, what, 9 levels away from being able to get it. And by the time we get the money for this, we're going to have so much money, we might as well wait till level 37 and get the Arvik 1660. Which is 2 times the amount and can hold, you know, 4, 5, 6, 7 times, whatever the case may be, the amount capacity. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll cross that bridge once we get there. I'm not going to be too worried about it now because there's no point. So, but the other thing is the dumpers. I'm not going to worry about the AT40s, AT3040. I'm not going to worry about those. We're just going to save up to get the Sheridan RH660 or 667 or higher. Because those ones actually work pretty decently. These ones here just lose dirt out the back end like there's no tomorrow. Cut and paste on the details. Yeah, I think that might be what it is. I'm sure there's other... like I said, I mean, this game's still a work in progress. There's still a lot of little odds and ends that they throw in. They might miss and stuff like that. They might think it's okay, but I was like, oh, that last version had a flaw in the details of the machines or whatnot. So, but yeah, I'm not going to worry about these smaller dumpers. They're not going to do us any good. They're going to do more, you know, harm than it will good. So, but yeah, we are getting the formation here, and this will go all the way down. I mean, it'll go all the way across and all the way down to where this is going to look like a big pit, you know, concrete pit pretty much. And then eventually once we get down, we get different levels in the road. I might split off, say, one tunnel going that way, north, south, east, and west for underground mining. Just so that way we, you know, see if there's anything else hidden that we're missing. So I just think that'd be kind of cool. But anyhow, I think that's where I'm going to end it tonight. I've been streaming for over 2 hours now. That's quite a bit. So you can see how much we did in 2 hours. That was with me chit-chatting a little bit as well. But I might be on tomorrow. I think tomorrow's the first game of the season for Ohio State college football. So I might watch that, and then I should be on later on after the game. And we'll start knocking out more of this. So hopefully everybody enjoyed it, and you guys have a good night, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.